online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
It goes down in the DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down. I tell down. Snapchat me that pussy.
What?
On FaceTime me that pussy if it's.
What up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for MTV's Battle of the Bloodlines, the challenge. I am joined in studio. Throwback Thursday for y'all. We brought Miss Nicolette Sensei Don't Play Gaona.
Honey, I might be a throwback, but I'm always on point, okay?
Okay, girl, no one's saying that. You're getting real offensive.
I mean, when do I never get aggressive?
How we did the show, we didn't even goddamn drink. I'm not saying it. I'm gonna be parched.
I know, I really feel like I'm very parched.
Happy holidays. Shout out to Roxy and Miss Paulina. Unfortunately, they couldn't be with us today.
I'm so mad I couldn't, meet
I was excited for you too. You know what I mean? Get the Latina thing going, you know.
Honey, I'm feeling like Puerto Rican or something.
But that's
with
cool.
This blonde hair.
Phil, can you pull up the chat room for us up there so I can see what all you lovely people is talking about? All right, let's talk about. We got 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's a lot to talk about. Too much.
And I was a little upset because I was like, I don't like a lot of stuff coming at me at the same time.
Why not?
Because I like one episode the next week, and not only that, like you know what I mean? Like it was just like 2 episodes really. Like come on. But that's fine because the episodes were everything.
At least they were entertaining. It could have been worse if it was just dragging on.
Yeah, right with your neck, girl. Like you real stiff.
I mean, okay, so he put this tattoo on me and literally was choking me, and it's like a tattoo, a fake tattoo.
But it's so funny because I haven't seen people wear it. Like
let me just
I saw
move my neck.
Beyonce.
Hold on, let me get comfortable real quick. Hold on.
You're still doing it.
Really?
Are you doing it because of the fur?
I don't know. I'm.
This is what you like. Let me just loosen up a little bit.
Okay, hold on.
Just act like you.
Jesse. First of all, it'd be way more natural than that. Okay.
Ooh. No, okay.
Honey, if I have a boo, if I have a boyfriend, okay. Well, okay, this is too much tea. See, why'd you have to take it there?
I didn't. You did.
I just finished it. Okay.
Let's talk about. So Kara asked Abe about Johnny Bananas and if they're cool or not, and come to find out, no, still not cool.
Well, first of all, I'm so glad Abram explained why he kept on calling Johnny John, because I was like, that's kind of low-key crazy that he's over here. You know, John.
Well, he's probably like, I'm not playing games with this shit.
I know, but it's like, you can call him Johnny. Like, you're calling him John that's not even close to his name at all.
But everyone calls him Abe, and his name's Abram.
Okay, but that's different.
Why?
Because everyone calls him Abe.
Maybe
no
he
one
wants to be
calls
called
Johnny
Abram.
John. Okay, he's just over here really trying.
You're so mad for no reason.
I am, because it's
like
just
Nani
irritating.
said, you're so mad.
Well, that's because if
you're so mad.
I am mad because if anybody was to call me Nicole, I'd be like, first of all, it's Nicolette, not Nicole, okay? And it's Johnny, not John.
It's Nicola. Oh no, Ricola. That's the.
Yeah, it's Nicolette.
Nani wants to say Rafi's name because he said hers last week. Abram's brother Mike offers himself up, which was cute of him to do.
Yeah, that's cute, but just sit there.
And then all the vets were like, no, like we like your brother, so you good.
Right.
Anissa says, I'm not on anyone's team.
What do you mean?
When she said she wasn't on anyone's team. And that leads into the next part. So... They're about to get ready to vote who's going to go in and whatnot. And then we see this situation with Thomas and Kara. And they're talking, and Kara says, well, Thomas is like, basically, I'm the one that's going to go in next week, the next vote, because if we're to get rid of, who was it, Mike? Mm-hmm. No, Mitch. If we get rid of Mitch, then... You know,
I'm sorry. I just felt myself that time getting tense in the neck.
Calm down, girl. Okay. It's okay. It's pain. It's not going to choke you.
I know. Okay.
All right. So basically, Tom feels like he's going to be the next one going, and Kara said, look, like, I'm not going to do whatever my man tells me to do. Like, you never know.
Clearly not a
She's
good
like,
girlfriend.
You never know what I might do. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm sitting here like, well, so if you would stab your boyfriend in the back, like, well, I don't want you on my team.
Well, I mean, she's
like, what kind of
a
girl are you sitting here talking about? Like, and now people have alluded to the fact that Abram might be a little abusive to Kara. And that it's not a healthy relationship.
I mean, the things that Kara is saying, you know, I mean, it comes in the second episode, but I mean, she's basically, you know, saying, you know, I'm not myself when he's here. I mean, you can see she curled up in a ball, okay? Like, she curled all the way
yeah,
in.
she's fucking cheating on him, and he seems like the type of man that would skim like Thomas and wear him.
No, when he finds out, and then he'd be like, "Rah!"
You did what?
No, he's gonna find out about Thomas. He's gonna be like this.
For our
and then
iTunes,
Carl's gonna be in a
she's gonna go in her ball, ride the pony
with more feathers in her hair, just fly.
I can't. Dario says someone has to talk to Anissa, and Corey comes up to say, I don't want to talk to that bitch.
Corey, we love you, but you ballsy for that.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm like, really? The bitch part?
I mean, and you just
He said, but I gotta save my cousin.
I don't want to talk to that bitch.
Yeah,
like,
he said, I gotta save my cousin, so he goes and talks to Anissa.
After he totally dissed her last episode.
This interaction, like, I just can't anymore. It hurts me to watch it kind of continuing, because it's just like, Corey, you look fake, and then it's like Anissa's over here like, girl, like,
I mean, I feel bad. I thought she was a lesbian, so I didn't, you know, I mean, any challenge, we'd never seen her hook up with a guy though.
True.
So
that's
her
why
really
she keeps
having
saying
these feelings is crazy.
And what makes me think it's so crazy, and more so on, see, I want to say it's more so on Corey's side, right? Mm-hmm. But then at the same time, it's kind of like, at this point, it's your second. Corey's already told you he doesn't want to be with you, and he embarrassed you. So now you're sitting here telling him, like, crying about your feelings and stuff like that. You clearly voted for Johnny. I mean, voted on Johnny's side and versus Corey, because you wanted to give Corey a little nudge. Mm-hmm. Was it smart?
I mean, it was smart for her, because, you know, she got back in with the, you know.
Is that the team, though, to be with, though?
Probably not, but for that moment, yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because you don't know which way it was going to go.
Corey tries to get Anissa on his side for the vote, and she says that they haven't been talking.
Threw them into. I mean, the fact that Corey really did that to her, I mean.
Yeah.
She'd look like a punk if she was like, I'm going to vote in whoever the fucking other person was. Who was it?
Rafi?
Yeah.
Rafi and Mike. So what's it called? So Anissa votes in, ends up voting in Rafi. Rafi got 6 points to Mike. When Anissa voted him, though, Rafi whispered, "Fucking jokers." Kellyanne.
They were so mad this whole thing.
But Kellyanne was the most mad. She turned to Anissa and was like, way to just do whatever anyone tells you to do. Like,
first of all,
girl,
Kellyanne.
I gotta say, though, I know, because people are upset that me and Roxy could not remember Kellyanne, so I was glad to know that you remembered.
No, I remember her. I mean, the only person I remember her, like, linked to, and that when she mattered, was when she was with Kahutta, because I actually liked their relationship. Yeah. And so then I was mad, like, when it ended.
She must have got some taste of the chocolate, because she was looking at these boys. She was like, just up in the mix.
Yeah, she
like
was all up in the mix. I mean, I don't blame her, but
I wouldn't either. Shit, we saw 3 of them.
But I mean, it's like, Kellyanne, come on now, like, you're looking kind of like thirsty.
She definitely did look thirsty, especially to say that to Anissa, like, girl, like,
I know, it's like, girl, he's not your man.
All right, so then the other team has to vote for the guys, and it's basically up between Mike and Mitch. Nani keeps saying this thing about know your role to Rafi.
First of all, when girls get mad, we just start, like, saying anything that comes at the top of our head. Like, we just say the most craziest things, like calling people bitches, like, you know, but it's like we're in this anger zone, and she really was, like, taking it there. I think she was more mad than, like, Ralphie.
Know your role. Dario says the only role for you is on Johnny's lap. Boom!
Which I think that's a low blow.
I thought that
like,
I thought that was so epic. You sitting over here, know your role. Like, bitch, this is a game. We're all playing the same fucking role. You're a vet for whatever reason.
No, they need to know their role.
What role? The role is you scared.
You're
scared. That's why you coming over here talking like this. That's fine. I'm a newbie. You was a newbie too. Nani's a newbie compared to Anissa, but because she sucks some dick. Now she's part of the crew.
Hell no, it clearly didn't work for her because look, she got right in.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you were going for the wrong person.
Like, first off, boo, you were never there when I was dating Johnny, so you over here just throwing out old tea. Like, get some new tea. Where's the new cup?
But that's not.
We ain't got no time.
Because he's saying that because Nani is.
She already owns up to
he's
it.
looking at it. He feels like, girl, you're only.
She does. And she's like, she should have been like, that's fine.
She should have been like that, but she didn't. But then she would have looked even crazier when Johnny didn't say his name, and then her name, and then at the end of the whole episode, talking about, I'm better off without Nani. See you at the reunion, bitch.
Yeah, he really tried it out for that.
Anthony wants Mitch gone.
I'm gonna start calling Johnny John now. John.
And that was Anthony. Wait, which one's Anthony? Anthony is whose cousin?
Oh, jeez.
Shit. Damn, I wrote it down. But that was kind of telling. Mitch was like, wait, you want me
gone? Oh, the last one? Oh, yeah, that is that Cara Maria's cousin?
Nope, that's Jamie.
No. Oh, I mean Kellyanne.
It was Kellyanne. Yeah, so that was... But obviously he's going to vote for you because Kellyanne wants... What's the name to win?
Yeah, I don't know why Mitch was feeling some type of way. Like, I didn't even know they, like, had connections like that. But...
Well, no, but kind of actually that was messed up because if Kellyanne is for Rafi and Dario, Mitch and Corey were a part of that. So why would you vote for Mitch?
Oh, yeah.
You should have voted Mikey.
Yeah, but see, Kellyanne's cousin is playing it smart. He over here trying to get in with the big dogs.
Well, yeah, because he ain't
who's gonna take
worrying
him to
about
the final.
no dick. He's over here like, I'm playing a game. Like, you out
Kellyanne's over here playing yoga, okay?
Baby, bend over, let me see you do
it.
She put that extra work in the second
she over here
episode.
Like, yeah, daddy.
Because, like, I've done Pilates before.
I've done yoga, and it ain't looking that, I mean.
They do touch you, and it is like, okay, girl.
Okay, they have never touched me like that.
No, not like that. She was literally on Johnny Banana's back. Like, I thought he was going to, like, flip her out. They were going to do, like, Circus Soleil. Like,
I mean.
What? I thought your dad was going to come in and trap you.
I was like, oh, here she goes, trying to get with Johnny because, you know, her man wanted to leave the house, so now she over here like, let me try to do some yoga on him.
I can't. So Johnny screams, someone's going home tomorrow. Rafi and Dario bug out. They turn around. They're talking about no one's scared of you. You ain't gonna do nothing. Johnny and his cousin, it's kind of, they're like
alpha males.
Yeah, that's all it was. And then Rafi told Nani to shut the fuck up.
I mean, Ralphie was getting so irritated. And then Dario got mad and threw down his mic, and Kellyanne was like, I'll get it for you, babe.
Yeah, what was more nerve-wracking for me was I was trying to figure out if Rafi was actually physically, like, saying he wanted to hurt Nani. And it seemed Corey was like,
calm down.
Chill out, bro.
She has to come and she, like... First of all, Ralphie.
Like, where do you talk like that first?
Right, and then he's trying to say,
that's why I like Dario better.
Like, well, yeah, I mean, Dario was a sweetheart on his episode.
Was he?
The one. Yeah, he was. I mean, I think he had a dog moment at one point, from what I remember, but it was a while ago, so.
All right. Bananas is so happy that Anissa sided with them. Then that's where we got the Rafi wanting to punch Nani. Dario's super pissed. Then we get Corey versus Anissa. Corey says that he's taking it personal, and he has no respect for Anissa.
Anissa is just so sad. Oh my god.
But this is like the typical straight man thing. Like, it's so funny. I used to, well, two of my best friends from back in high school used to date each other. So having that type of relationship, you hear the stupidity from both of them when they both get caught up because it's like you want to fight for both of them because they're your best friends. But this is the stupid straight boy shit where it's like, you know, you were wrong and she can totally vote for whoever she wants. You just were calling her a bitch. You just were telling her like oh yeah, you know what, I fucked you, but I don't want you anymore.
So they
like,
did fuck.
Well, she said,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So is that what they mean?
And she's alluded twice on the show that they've done
and
more.
She really like is falling for him. Like she over there really vulnerable.
He must have ate the coot or out.
Honey. Corey, what did you do? He had that D to turn a lesbo into a straight girl. Okay.
She was like, fucking dildo. I need Corey.
Honey.
Damn. All right, so then we see Kara and Tom. Well, then there's like the conversation about the bathroom talk with Kara and Thomas.
Yeah, so there was a little bit more tea than that best tea.
Oh, you didn't see the episode when they went in the bathroom?
Oh, no. Yes. Oh, I missed it.
It was a quick scene, but
because I remember Tony's bathroom rendezvous.
Nope. Kara and Thomas had one too. And everyone was like, you wasn't wiping her ass? Like, what was you doing? Club night. The house was split, which made sense because it was rookies versus vets.
Yeah.
Anissa and Nani are talking shit about Kellyanne.
Oh, yeah, this tea.
Nani talking about, I see this. It's just all drunk talk. It's all drunk talk.
Yeah.
I see through her and her bullshit.
We're gonna make it to We're gonna make it to the final. Just watch.
And
Anissa.
then Kellyanne's damn skinny self was hammered. She couldn't even, like, the poor girl couldn't even have a conversation.
I mean, she had no comebacks whatsoever. Like, girl, you should have just kept quiet. Okay.
Kellyanne and Anissa start arguing with each other. Corey says, let that bitch hate. Let that bitch hate. And I'm like, again with the bitch word. But at the same time, I can also understand, I kind of feel like most of Anissa's anger was coming from the fact that she was mad at Corey. And she was mad that Kellyanne and Corey
does use the bitch word a lot.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, I let you say it because, like...
Okay, first of all, I'm gay. And
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Which,
and it's playful.
And I'm working on it, and I'm working on not saying
I know. But it's playful, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and people just throw out the word bitch. That's just what people do.
It's like a term of endearment. It's not like you're going to sit here and call me a bitch and then fuck me.
But it depends how, you know, he uses it aggressively.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, and he's like, I don't want to do anything with that bitch. Like, he kind of needs to watch that a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anissa calls Corey a little boy after she throws a drink on Kellyanne's face. Now, Anissa, I watch Love and Hip Hop, so I know what dick can do to you.
I mean, there's been times, well, no.
Yes.
That I want to
your
throw a
birthday
drink.
party last year.
Why do we have to bring that up?
Because you was just going to lie to the whole world and say that you didn't have a moment. I'm not going to get into it, but...
I mean, it was definitely a moment. Liquor definitely has to be involved for that to happen.
And dick
but I
was
didn't
involved.
throw a drink.
Because you stuck up for good dick versus the right situation.
Okay, well, whatever. I was.
But that's what this situation. No, I'm saying dick. I understand what dickmatizing can do, and I understand that, like, you know what I mean. In this moment,
God,
you just took a glass of water and spilt that shit.
But yeah, but I mean, there was definitely no water spill.
Oh no, that was.
It was a hand.
What do you mean?
I went.
Girl, I'm not talking about that. We over that. Anissa took the damn liquor and threw it in her face, and. I want better for Anissa, and I know she wanted better too.
I mean,
she
that's
didn't want to do that in the moment.
Honestly, the worst thing to really do is pour water in some. Well, clearly, Jesse, that is disgusting.
Don't say clearly like we're talking about rational things. We're talking about people throwing drinks.
That is someone's saliva, like saliva. Like, it's not no drink like with alcohol that you can at least be cleansed with. No, it's spit.
No, I'm very well.
That's just. Like, there is two different. If you spit on me,
what would you do right now?
Jesse,
I know what you did. You would go.
Well, first of all, I mean, I wouldn't even touch it. I would just be like, what do I do?
We're on the challenge. You have to touch the spit. Go.
I would go get a napkin, first of all. Like, I would be like cringing because I would feel it on my face.
For $350,000, would you drink a cup of...
No. No. Saliva?
I'm delirious.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is. All right.
I'm going to seriously puke. I have really... I can't.
Kelly irks Anissa's soul, and Anissa comes back to Kelly.
I love that. You irk
After she walks away, she comes back to Kelly to let drunk Kelly know that she called her a bitch multiple times, and she has an issue with that. From there, it comes out where Anissa kind of threatened Kellyanne a little bit. She did kind of.
But Kellyanne had no idea what to do.
Because Kellyanne was Kellyanne. Wait, like, I could blow. This is Kellyanne.
She was spinning.
This is Kellyanne. Kelly
when she's drunk, because she just be spinning like she's like, what's going on?
She said, bitch, your skin's wrinkly,
all,
you 29 and you look 7 years older than me.
First of all, y'all both been on challenges for a really long time, so both y'all.
Kellyanne talking about Anissa, you look 45. And then she said, well, so then Anissa said, you have wrinkly skin. And then she said, oh, well, what is this, black skin?
No. Okay. Like, this is the thing. Kellyanne was not thinking straight. She just over here threw out something out of the freaking blue. I mean, you know she probably didn't mean to, but she said it. You went there.
The words came out of your mouth.
You went there. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it. So
vulgar throw.
I don't think there's really much more we should cover on that.
I mean, well,
like, we would never say it. So
I mean, my thing is with Kellyanne, it's just like,
I'm not racist.
Yeah, like don't come out talking about you was trying to compliment her in the middle of a fight. Can you imagine, like, you hate somebody, she threw liquid on you, and you're like, fuck you fucking gorgeous ass skin. It's fucking ridiculous. It's amazing. Like, I just can't, but you're a bitch. Like, I don't see that is where you were taking the conversation.
You would see that in a movie, okay? Like,
right, like Tina Fey would do that in the middle of an
exactly.
argument. This isn't Sisters, Kelly. Like, come on, just say, look,
I was drunk.
Nothing against black people, and I understand we use the term black, right? But Jenna,
girl, pink and orange. Girl, you talking about paint, honey. You were talking about colors. You were talking about the colors of the world. Black has nothing to do with other colors.
To me, Jenna, it would be like if someone was like oh,
a square is a square and a circle is a circle.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, to be like, well, you know,
I don't know. It just
if someone was to use, like, to say, like, oh, you have, well, no, your hair is not cool, you have black hair, and Jenna being like, well, she has black hair. It's like, no, bitch, you aren't understanding the context in which it's being said.
All, okay,
in the middle of a fight.
We're over here trying to explain something that is so stupid.
Well, I mean, duh, girl, but I mean,
like, honestly, it was the stupidest comment. I'm sorry, Jenna, but like,
Corey and the twins.
Shut in that situation.
But I do appreciate that when Kelly was upset, she went to talk to Dario and the boys and Corey, and they were like, yeah, you are, you were wrong. I mean, Dario's trying to be sweet about it. Corey was like, boom it! You wrong! You shouldn't have said it! You black! Not in 2015, girl. Never in your life.
Yeah,
do you say that, right, girls? So we gonna move on.
Go there.
Kellyanne starts crying. Mitch trying to console her outside.
And Anissa's cousin lurking. She's like, Mitch, why are you over there?
Here's my thing, though, Kellyanne, because I don't know, like, it just bothers me to sit there and say, like, I wasn't being racist. I was trying to compliment her, but then here you are calling her a fat bitch.
Right.
All these names.
I know.
It's just kind of like,
she's just fat, and I just do yoga all the time, and like
I can't help it. And then we see Rihanna watching them, which we know.
Call her Rihanna.
That's her name.
It's Brianna.
No, Brianna's Jenna's cousin.
Her name is Brianna. I feel like I would
Okay, well, you're wrong. It's Rihanna.
Okay.
And so she and Mitch have been hanging with each other. So she was watching them, and she was looking at them like, bitch, what are you doing? That's the enemy. And he says, my cousin.
Right. She was not having it.
But whatever.
Not feeling that.
And then we saw a scene of Anissa crying. It could have been edited. I don't know if she was like hearing them. They made it seem like she was overhearing it. But.
It was just a very drunk situation, you know, where you're just upset and the next day you just have a pit in your stomach. Yeah. We have all had one.
Next day we see Kellyanne doing yoga, Anissa feeling broken and sad. What's it called? So Anissa goes and, well, actually she didn't apologize at that point. Rafi and Mitch,
they do the
what's it called?
The pit.
The pit, thank you. They change it every fucking year, like the pit, the dome, the fucking, I don't know. So they do the pit. It's called My Way or the Highway. And so basically they have these harnesses. Do you want to give a video plug for that? Check out Since They Don't Play on YouTube. Yeah. All right, so they have to wear these harnesses. They're connected to chains, and it's basically kind of tug of war.
Oh, yeah.
Now this was hard. Obviously, I don't know what you guys thought. Let us know below in the comments. I kind of thought Rafi had this.
Yeah, I mean, Mitch was definitely the underdog, and he definitely had to prove himself, and he did. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, honestly, if you think about it, you know, Dario and him, they're like the Chippendales, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just, you know, they tough,
well, they look
strong,
like the gym guys. They look like the gym guys, like they would just normally pull something
and they're
for
like
fun.
doing like the rope thing, you know, with exercising and stuff.
But it goes to show it's a mental game. Mm-hmm. It's not about... Dario kept trying to plant his feet down and just use his hands. Yeah. Where Mitch was using his whole body. And it's true. It's like your legs have a...
way more stamina.
You know what I mean? So it was just like... It blew my mind that he didn't even... Maybe we didn't see it, but it didn't look like he attempted to use his legs in that.
The thing is, I feel like they don't really think that much. You know, they're just like, oh, we're strong. We're about to get this going. And they're
I'm going to give them that the whole house
strategy.
was against them. And so they're just sitting here trying to prove.
Well, then they should have thought harder.
I mean, yeah.
Straight up.
Do better. Mitch slips, though. He's winning, but then he slips. Yeah. And Rafi had the chance, and then Dario screwed it up because Dario runs on the platform like, yeah, we did it. And you screwed it up. Mitch won, and bye. I just wrote, what the fuck, Rafi? Are you serious?
Bye.
Now, after this win, Johnny makes a comment where he says he wanted the twins out, but he felt like he got them out of the house. He's the one that got them out of the house because he gave them enough rope to hang themselves with. And I'm like, why are you trying you had nothing to do with it.
The thing is about John this season. About Johnny this season is every comment he kind of makes, it kind of makes him feel like he has the upper hand. Like when he, for example, yelled out Nani's name first. So now he's just, you know, his power's all up in his balls now because everyone else is saying Nani's name, like following him. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he gets off when people just follow him, you know?
Speaking of getting off, right after that, that's when Anissa said, when you fucked me, shit changed. I don't mean like, it was just so serious. Intense, like right after that conversation, I was like, when you fucked me, shit changed. We can't be together, girl. Like, you live in Philly, I live in LA.
With a girlfriend?
Yeah, like, forget the distance. Like, in West Philadelphia, born and raised, bitch. Think about your playground where you got a girl, honey. You know what I'm saying?
In West LA, man.
In West LA. Well, no, she lived in West Philadelphia. Well, I don't know if she does, but. Corey says, you're childish. I thought you was a grown-ass woman. Again with the straight boy talk. So now...
Again with trying to put it
now, because you, on your Tinder profile, put no strings attached, friends with benefits, and all of a sudden, your dick game done got the girl. Now, I'm assuming Anissa's not the first girl that you've gotten sprung. So, clearly, you know that you probably do this to certain girls, and if you see Anissa... with these types of feelings, cater to that and don't play with it, don't use it, and I just feel like it's just dirty. I don't know. It's just I can't.
I mean, do you think it's funny because in the comments over here it's saying that like he's like the old Zach or like the new Zach?
No.
Zach is really more intense.
Yeah, because Zach was like doing it with like four.
And
like,
I love John A. and like the way he was treating her.
Yeah, and I don't know how Corey treats his girl back home. Like, this is just a fling here. The bitch stuff, it is intense, and I can compare that to Zach, because Zach does talk down to women. But, I mean, he's not, like, yelling in Anissa's face and, like, downgrading her and making her feel like...
domestic violence right on TV.
He would. I don't know if he would call Anissa a bitch to her face, because I think Anissa would fuck him up.
She really would. She really would.
I have this thing where when I, like, go outside and talk shit and smoke a cigarette with Anissa, because I feel like that's what she would do.
Oh, and she'd be the best at it, too. Exactly. She'd be like, fuck that bitch. She ain't shit. Fuck him.
I can't. All right, so we see a power shift when Bananas and Kellyanne were doing the yoga. And Abram also talks about his pent-up anger towards Johnny.
John.
And we get this Abram, Kara, and Bananas combo. He's upset. with Kara because you've caused a tidal wave.
First of all, this ain't even the wave, April.
Right, this is
you
awake.
ain't ready for the tsunami.
This is awake.
Honey, this is when, right before the tsunami hits. Okay,
Shallow
everything's
waters.
still. Okay.
Boop. Because wait till the tsunami hits. The El Nino.
The El Nino.
Awkward.
People need to stop talking about the El Nino.
No, well, what we need to stop talking about was the awkward comment that Abram made when he read off the challenge.
Oh, right.
And then he looked at Thomas. He was
a little tea.
Why?
I mean, why did he call out Thomas out of all the people?
Because I think Thomas is goofy, and he probably actually, I could see him and Thomas actually like click it. Yeah, because look at his brother. His brother kind of reminds me of Thomas's brother.
Oh, dang.
And so, and they're, I don't know, I could see them being goofy together.
That's
but he
really
was
awkward.
like, let's get touchy, and then went straight to Thomas.
And everyone's like, he knows.
It's like you've seen Scream Queens.
No, I haven't, but I saw like one episode.
It's like, and they're the killer.
Honey.
Does he know? Hey.
That would have been funny and be like, oh my God, he knows. And then it would just turn into something totally different.
Shout out to Anissa for being the bigger person and apologizing to Kellyanne.
Good job, girl.
No shout out to Kellyanne for not coming back with an apology.
And saying it was a compliment.
We're just going to continue
right.
on from that. Because I'm not even here for that. And we get to the fifth elimination, the fifth challenge, which we find out is a girl elimination this time, and it's called Family Connection. So you have to transfer balls using your head.
That was a really boring challenge.
I think like a lot of the challenges this year.
The only thing that made it exciting was just like when the ball fell out. It was like, oh shit, they didn't catch it. They didn't catch it with their heads. Like,
they have to deposit the ball in a basket using these square pads.
What was your favorite challenge so far?
Honestly, like I think the challenges have been really weak this year. I can't think of what they really were. Like I go back to older challenges where it's like,
yeah, there hasn't been like a really dope challenge.
Even the trivia one was like, it's always this
so
shit.
Lame.
Like they're gonna drop you into the water. I think the coolest one is I don't know, that I would have liked to have tried was the one that actually Candace busted a lip in.
Yeah, and Tony got hurt.
Yeah,
that's not the one I would want to be involved in.
Well,
that's so scary.
Which one would you pick?
I'd probably do the one that's trying to do the trivia. That's the one I would do.
You're boring as fuck. All right, so bad communication with the blue team. Vince, Nani, and Anissa, Kellyanne. It's just too many people who
just think they're the shit.
AFTERBUZZ, a term used here at AFTERBUZZ. Too many dicks in the soup.
I mean, they have no communication. The thing is on the other team, I think the red team, they all know how to be a team player when it comes down to it, so they have the good communication. Well,
it was genius that they were like, let's break it up, because you can get more balls in. Yeah. So you break it up into teams of 3. The blue team had 7 people on one ball. It was just like,
and they couldn't even catch it, mind you. They had like 7 or 8 people ready.
Right.
Just fell out like.
It was crazy. It was just a mess. It was everywhere. Like the red team had a nice V formation, so they had 10 minutes. Basically, at the end, the blue team got 14 balls. Red team had 18. Which shout out blue team because you did better than I even thought you did.
Right.
To get only 4 less than the red team, crazy. Right. Kellyanne offers to go in. What did you think of that?
I'm gonna go in because everyone was gonna vote me in.
We know. Nani thinks she's gonna go in. And I thought it was hilarious because Bananas thought he had everything settled. So on the red team, everyone's like, yep, so I want to vote in Nani.
Well, Nani or Anissa, but then everyone was more on Nani's side. And he was like, well, can't throw. But he easily could have done Jenna. He easily could have said it.
Because who picked Jenna?
But that's his pride over what he was going to say. He's not going to bow down to Nani, like, let alone he's never bowed down to anyone. Like,
I don't know, but it's just like, remember, who was it that he got mad at? Was it Kara or was it
I mean, hell, Sarah,
that's who it was, when he was like, oh, how dare you, like, get your bobblehead ass out of your ass.
Oh, you're crying.
Oh, you didn't get it, sorry.
Someone had bigger balls.
And it was a
than
domino
you.
effect. I mean, everyone wanted to vote Nani in.
Yeah.
Johnny's nervous, says he's going with the numbers. You know, didn't want to pick this one, but I'm going to go with the numbers here. I'm going to pick Nani. Wow, now you seem like the biggest dick ever, because not only did you pick Nani, but you were the first person to say it.
And there wasn't even enough numbers. I mean, the thing was, there was enough numbers for you to vote someone else. Like, there clearly was enough numbers.
And being cool with it. Been like, you know, she's my homegirl, Anise is my homegirl,
like,
so like,
could you ever just be
Jenna.
like, cool? Come on, John. Come on, John.
But look at Abram said it. He was like, well, the thing is like, Jenna, what did he say about Jenna? Jenna's been in twice. I've known Anissa longer, so I'm sending it Nani. Real talk.
I feel it.
Nani got 6 votes. Anissa got 1. Jenna got 1. Abram laughs at Johnny, which I thought that was hilarious. Nicole votes Nani in because she's a sarcastic bitch. I like that. Nani starts crying over Johnny. Be a friend. Do you think she's being a little dramatic, or she has reason to be upset?
The thing is he led her on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
so I'm the bad guy. Here comes the straight man.
Yeah, you are.
You're flipping it.
I'm just so
it's
confused.
This mental game of flip. So I'm the bad guy. Yeah, you fucking voted me in.
You said my name. What's more clear?
Wait, what's the conversation about? Do you want me to answer that? Like, I'm going to continue to eat the Doritos?
What would make you not
because
the
you
bad
know
guy?
that you're the bad guy here. You wouldn't be coming to me saying, am I the bad guy? Multiple times if you didn't actually think.
You know what? He reminds me of Ted.
Like the puppet?
No, like the bear, Ted.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
Just walks around looking like Ted.
Okay.
Ted has no filter. The bear.
Why am I bad? You know, had I known that this was going to be a catastrophe, I wouldn't have said her name. What was it going to be?
Do you know whose name you said? I'm confused.
I'm just confused. What did you think this was? You've been in the game. You talk about.
But you know what? So I'm going to say I'm proud of Nani.
Why?
Because, I mean, I think she could have went more crazy.
Yep, sure.
You know, she really was just like, oh, fuck him.
I guess all I have to say to Nani is, know your place. Club night, Cara feels Abram throws her off her game.
Yeah, this is when it all kind of started, like, tumbling down. I was like, okay, something's up with this situation. I mean, Abram's an aggressive guy. You can tell he just has so much power over Cara. And the thing about Cara, she's a very strong woman. Just in general. Like, you know, she's done these challenges. She's a badass, spirit, you know? So you can just tell the friction and, like, where it is. Because they're just always like this. I feel like Cara wants to be all the way here. But, like, he, like...
pushes her down.
Yeah, I got a furrow on my hands.
Bananas didn't save Nani, he said, because of his girlfriend back home. He said he didn't want there to be a storyline. Kind of created one now.
You kind of have a mic on there.
Yeah, and the fact that, like, you're going back and saying
Hannah
that to her.
Hannah is going to be mad at me.
Yeah, like.
Nani. Hannah.
God damn it, Nani. It's bigger than this. It's bigger than you.
It's outside of this game. It's Hannah.
It's outside this game. I'm trying to win $350,000 fucking dollars. I'm not thinking about Hannah. I'm not thinking about you. I'm not thinking about us. I'm thinking about $350,000. Right. I'm thinking about you're my friend. We supposed to be in this together, and we supposed to go the challenge, the final, and then that's when we can go against each other. But you sitting up here playing games, Bananas. Bye. Hope you get kicked off next week. And whoever whoever is writing who won the challenge in the comments, please don't do that. Please. You know what I mean? I want to talk to y'all. I want to say hey, but I'm not going to go through the comments if y'all going to be ruining You know what I mean? Leave that to a forum someplace else. Right. This is a YouTube page for an after show. I don't want to get it ruined. I love you, but please don't. Thanks.
We want to be surprised.
Well, I mean, I already know now.
Well, I mean, it could be false.
Maybe. Ring My Bell was the name of the
That's a good one for a pit. I mean, for, you know.
This was actually good. I would actually really like to do this one because I think I would be really good at this.
To test your endurance?
Yeah, I think I would actually be good at this one.
I think I'd be good too.
I don't think you would.
I've gotten better.
I think it would take you about an hour and a half.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how, like, heavy those mats are. Okay, let alone...
Like, I could totally see, like, Nani, like, why isn't the bell ringing? And it takes you, like, 6 minutes just to ring the first one. Then you would get the hang of it.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely would take me a while to get the hang of it.
But I would love to watch you do that. That would be pure entertainment.
I'd be like, like launching in my face, like going into the mat, like just smashing.
They have to run into these mats 50 times back and forth. It's just crazy. At first, Nani had a hard time hitting the mat. She wasn't getting all the way through. I thought Kellyanne was... But you kind of predicted Kellyanne was the better runner and she was going to do better in this one.
She does yoga.
Good breathing pattern. It ended up being 49-47, which, again, shout out to Nani because I didn't think he was that close at all. So there you go.
I mean, if she would have just hit it as soon as she just started going, I think she could have won. It was just that first, she couldn't get that first match. She's like, why ain't the bell hitting? Like, you know.
And then we see how messy Johnny Bananas really is because Nani goes home and he says, well, that was actually really beneficial that she's gone. And now I need to just out Cara and Thomas so that way it causes...
that match. Yep. Light that fire.
On that note, let's head into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
It look good next week.
It does.
I'm really excited.
I mean, I'm excited to see T is coming in. I'm excited Zach's coming in. I mean, just because the whole Jenna and him T.
And Zach, he cut his hair.
Who?
Zach cut all of his hair off.
Oh yeah, I see that.
CT's back. Someone was it you that said CT's coming back with DM's sister?
I thought that's what I seen in the preview. I could be tripping, but I think so. I mean, they have to come back with a bloodline, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have to come in with a bloodline, and I mean, honestly,
how's that his bloodline?
I mean, he's really close to DM, and she, you know,
no cousins or anything. It'll also be interesting to see who Zach comes in with. We get another Anissa versus Kellyanne. And then it looks like Jamie versus Kellyanne.
Oh yeah.
Kellyanne gonna do something crazy next week.
Some Ralphie shit. She over here. He was like, what did he say? Something about like you just open your legs to anyone. Don't get it twisted. She be opening her legs to yoga. Okay.
Okay, Janelle Monáe. Bananas, Abram. They seem to have a chat and. Calling the Human Torch because he's on fire next week. And then last but not least, the car challenge. That looks really freaking intense. Finally, it seems like we're going to start getting...
Hopefully. I want to
something, you know
see
these.
I mean?
Well, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can hit me up everywhere on social media at DJ Jesse J.
And you know where you can hit me up at Since They Don't Play. In the meantime, I won't be back next week, but you can check out my YouTube page and all my newest music videos. And I love the support, so I'm glad I could be here.
Everyone keep your stiff necks. Everyone have a really safe New Year's, and I'll see you guys next year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.